EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich with your outlook for January 28th, 2025. Got my voice back today. Amazing what a day of rest can do. The Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated. Cold temperatures have been commonplace for a while now. Does this weather keep you indoors thinking about ways to update your home? Let them freshen up a few rooms in your home with new colors on the walls. They can also clean up those old-looking kitchen cabinets or turn them from that outdated natural wood to any color that you would like. They are family owned and operated with over 40 years in business, so you can't go wrong with their exceptional attention to detail and great customer service. Servicing the Southeast PA counties of Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester, call them now to schedule a free estimate at the phone number above me here in the video, 484-571-9233. Mention EPAWA to get 15% off any job that is scheduled between now and March. They are Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Tuesday video forecast. So today we have a cold front moving down from the south, and this is going to give you some snow showers across mainly the northern tier. Here's that cold front associated with this low right here, and it's moving off to the south. Now it's going to be a little bit more potent closer to the New York-Pennsylvania borders. Move south, it's going to start losing steam. But this is going to be, according to the NAM anyway, this is going to have some potent snow showers and squalls with it initially. Again, closer to the New York-Pennsylvania border will be a little bit more potent. As it moves south, though, you see what happens. It kind of falls apart. So there will be some snow showers surviving all the way down to about I-78, but they're going to be very little at that point and not really impactful. And once you get up here, especially along and north of I-80, there could be some heavier squalls this morning. You see the timestamp upper right-hand corner. This is 9 o'clock and is running through the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area this morning. So moving through that area, and it goes all the way back to Lock Haven and Williamsport. So you could have these snow showers roll through with the front, and then once that front moves through, the other side of this is it's going to be increasingly windy following that front. So here is that front moving through, and once that does move through, pushes off to the south, we're going to have some wind gusts that are going to follow it in the 3 to 4 hours following that front, most notably, that are going to get in the 30 to 40 mile per hour range. Might even be a little higher than that in the elevations. You can see up here, it might get into the lower 40s there, and below to mid 40s, in fact, at the highest elevations of Northeast PA. But this is going to not last past mid-afternoon. As we get past that point, we start to diminish those winds, and then we get in the overnight, it's really nothing. But don't worry, if you're going to miss the wind, it's coming back the next day. So we have another system moving off to our north, and this is going to be a clipper system that moves right across New York State, and we're going to get the cold front move through our area tomorrow evening, okay? So it might be close enough to the far northern areas, and the NAM's kind of indicating this too, that you might get clipped up here in the far northern, again, closest to the New York-Pennsylvania border. Might get clipped by a few snow showers overnight in those areas. That would be north of I-80 for that to occur in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey. And then we have another cold front associated with that that's going to come through again later in the day on Wednesday, and you're going to have some more snow showers, snow squalls, another couple lines moving through here that's going to go into the late afternoon and early evening hours. These might get a little bit further south. We'll have to keep following that here over the next 24 hours or so, but that is as this passes and moves offshore, the associated cold front is going to push through our area here on Wednesday evening. So behind this, and or ahead of that system, I was going to say, is going to turn mild, as you see during the day on Wednesday, 40 to 48. But then as that cold front moves through, temperatures are going to drop pretty quick. And because the upper air is so cold, this is just showing snow, even though the temperatures aren't really cooperative for anything really sticking too well. But the upper levels are very cold, so it's gonna fall as snow, and then help to drop those temperatures quickly as we head into the evening hours on Wednesday. So it doesn't amount to much. Any of these snow showers, snow squalls can produce a quick coating to an inch, most notably I-80 and north each of the next 2 days. But wouldn't be surprised if somewhere further south of I-80 got a quick coating or something from any heavier squall that moves through, and that could be either this morning or more likely later on Wednesday. So now we're back to mostly sunny skies here on Thursday. Temperatures are going down. I will tell you one thing about this week is we're going to do a lot of this. One day's up, next day's down. Up, next day's up, next day's down. So it's going to be an up and down temperature forecast this week. So you go from the mid-30s, and you're in the mid-40s, mid-30s, mid-40s, back and forth. And I do think with this system that we talked about yesterday coming at us on Thursday night and Friday, this is looking like it's coming in a little bit earlier than expected. It was originally a Saturday deal. It may start off as a little bit of a wintry mix in our northern interior areas, but this is not agreed upon by other guidance. This is the GFS depiction here showing that wintry mix across maybe north central, northeast PA, far northwestern New Jersey, maybe areas north of 78, and the rest of us are just rain from this as you have warm air advection pushing this rain through the region. So it has periods of rain during the day here on Friday, not Saturday, Friday. And as this system exits, it's going to be out of here by the time we get to Saturday. So Saturday's just a partly cloudy day. European model is pretty much agreeing with that same timeline, but it's a lot further north with the warm air advection push. So we get very little in the way of icing. It's probably just higher elevations of northeast PA, north central PA, and then that's it. And this goes over to rain everywhere throughout the day here on Friday and wraps up as rain early Friday evening. So listen, we're behind in rainfall. Our rainfall deficit is well behind. So if we can get some rain, it doesn't matter what precipitation type we get it, we just need it. We need rain. This is going to be a big system or a ton of rain, but it will be certainly helpful. We need it. We need some kind of precipitation, however we can get it. Now, the GFS behind this has another system coming in that's going to drag a warm front through the region on Sunday. This is Groundhog Day, okay? And this is interesting because it's showing accumulating snow on Sunday. And again, we have a lot of these overrunning systems. That's what this is. This is overrunning here. This just happens to be leaning into the warmer side here on Friday, right? But a couple days behind this, the gradient boundary is a little bit further south on the GFS, and it has snow, accumulating snow coming through our region here on Sunday. So we have to watch this too. I don't know that it's definitely going to do this either because, again, here's the European model for that same, it has that system. There it is. But it's off to the north again. Again, the gradient boundary is further north and the system tracks further north. So it's not something that's agreed upon right now between these models. So it's just something we have to follow throughout the week. But any one of these can be, because there's going to be a succession of these coming through. Like every 3 or 4 days, you're going to have one of these systems that are going to be a gradient overrunning type system. And if the gradient's in the right spot or wrong spot, depending on your perspective, and it's maybe a little further south, you can get a little bit more of a wintry component to any of these as they move through. But if it's a little further north, then you'll have more rain like we're expecting on Friday as of right now. So we'll continue to follow this here in the week ahead as well. But again, the other thing behind that, we talked about the wind on Tuesday today. We're going to be looking at the wind coming in on Wednesday afternoon and going through the overnight. And this, again, could be in that 30 to 40 mile per hour range with some lower 40s in a few spots as we get through the entirety of the evening and part of the overnight. And then when we get toward Thursday morning, the wind will back off and go away. So we're going to have another wind episode in succession. One on Tuesday with the first front, one on Wednesday, a little bit more prolonged duration with the Wednesday one, a little bit more notable with 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gust expected in that Wednesday afternoon through late Wednesday night time frame. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for January 28th, 2025. Have a great Tuesday.